Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Diamond Gone Live. So in today's video, we're gonna actually be going over the first round, the wild card rounds of my playoff prediction today. Starting with the NFC side, and then there will also be a video on the divisional rounds and the wild card, or I mean not the wild card, and the conference championships and the Super Bowl, but that's in a future video. So in today's video, we're going over the wild card round and who's going to make the playoffs, starting with the NFC side. So at the NFC side, I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the NFC, but for the 1 seed that's going to get that first round bye, I'm going with the Eagles. The Eagles look a little more sloppy than they did last year, but they're still a pretty good team, pretty, up there with those good teams. The Eagles are up there, so the Eagles, I'm having them at the 1. The 2 seed in the NFC side, I'm going to have to go with the Packers, not because the Packers are my favorite team. It's just because the Packers are looking pretty good this year. Their defense is outstanding. Their offense is a little slow, but their defense is really good, and I think their defense is going to be what keeps them in some of those games with those better teams. They did just have a very terrible loss to this Cleveland Browns. I was so mad after that game because I thought we were going to smoke them, just get over them super fast, but no, we had a terrible game against them, and the Cleveland Browns ended up winning on a game-winning field goal. So, yeah, that hurts us a lot. But for the 3 seed, I'm going to have to go with the Bucs. The Buccaneers look really good this year with Baker as their quarterback. So I'm thinking the Bucs are going to be there at that 3 seed. They're looking good. They've won all their games so far, so I'm going to have them there. For the 4 seed, I'm going to have to go with not the Rams, the 49ers, because the 49ers look outstanding this year. They look pretty good. They're not like outstanding, but they're definitely better than they were in past seasons. So I'm going to have to go with them at that 4 spot. For the 5 spot, I'm going to have to go with the Commanders. The Commanders are looking decent this year. They did lose to the Packers, but they're looking pretty good this year. They just have that 1 loss, and I'm thinking them at the 5. And for the 6, we're going to have to go with the Los Angeles Rams this year. I'm thinking the Rams are going to be pretty good and sneak into that playoff 6 spot, so I'm going to have them at that 6. As for the 7, it's between the Lions and the Vikings. But the problem is the Lions are looking a little more sloppy than they did last year, and the Vikings have a rookie quarterback. Or pretty much a rookie quarterback starting. I mean, he's in his 2nd year, but he was injured as the whole 1st year, so I don't think that counts. So I'm going to have to go with the Lions at the 7 seed. They're looking okay. They're looking not terrible, so I'm going to have to go with them at that 7 spot. All right, moving on to the AFC. The AFC, there's a lot of good teams, a lot of bad teams. I'm going to have to go for that 1 spot. I think it's an obvious choice. We're going with the Buffalo Bills at that 1. The Bills are looking pretty good this year. They're not looking, terrible. So I'm going to have them at that 1 spot. Really not much to say about the Bills. You're just looking at that 1 spot there. For the 2 seed, I'm going to have to go with another team that looks pretty good this year, and that's the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. The Chargers are a strong 2 seed. In my opinion, I think they're going to have that 2 seed spot right there in that playoff. For the 3 seed, I'm going to have to go with the Colts. The Colts are looking pretty good this year, way better than they did last year. So I'm going to have to go with the Colts at that 3 spot. Really not much to say about them either. It's just they've won all their games, and they're looking pretty good. They've only allowed 56 points total this season, so I'm going to have to go with them. That 4 spot, I'm thinking it's going to have to go to the Steelers. The Steelers are going to beat out the Bengals in the North, I think. I think that's how it's going to be. So we're going with the Steelers over the Bengals there at that 4. Obviously, that 5 spot is going to be the Bengals. The Bengals are looking way better than they did last year. They have allowed a lot of points, but they have won 2 out of their 3 games. So I'm going to have to go with them at that, I think I said 5 spot? Yeah, 5 spot. The 6 spot, I'm going to have to go with the Ravens. The Ravens are looking pretty strong this year. They're not looking terrible, and I think they're going to sneak into that playoff 6 spot. They are looking a little worse than they did last year, though, with a 1-2 start, but that is okay. Some teams have that. Some teams go on with that. So they're going to be in that 6. And as for the 7 spot, some of you were like, why aren't you putting the Chiefs in there? Well, I personally, I don't like the Chiefs. Second of all, the Chiefs aren't that good this year, so I'm gonna have to just wait on that. So for that 7 seed, I'm gonna go with the Jags. The Jags are looking pretty good this year. They're looking strong, so I'm gonna have to go with the Jags. And they're at that 7 spot. They're looking a lot better than they did last year. So that's my first, my division or my wild card and my first round buys predictions for the playoffs. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Before I end this video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to my channel, Dami Gone Live. I'm at 7 subscribers. Let's get to 10 by the end of this week. That would make me so happy. And I'm trying to get 100 by the end of October. So if you guys could do that for me, I would be so happy. So that's gonna be it for this video. Just a reminder, there will be videos on my playoff prediction for the divisional round, the wildcard round, the divisional round, the conference championship round, and the Super Bowl rounds. But that will be in future videos. So I'll see y'all in the next ones. Peace.